The golden egg with all the money inside.
Uh-oh, did we? All right, sounds good. Our featured program this weekend is a group called Prince Charles and the Crusaders. You're wondering, who are they? Prince Charles and the Crusaders, previously known as the Ultimates, were formed in 1963 when drummer Guy Nyland stepped down from his position with the Champs. The Champs were a hard-working band best known for their smash hit, Tequila. He toured and recorded with the Champs alongside Jimmy Seals, who later became half of the team of the 70s duo Seals and Croft. Mr. Nyland was born in Canby, Oregon, and became a professional drummer at an early age, playing in various local bands before joining the Champs. After leaving the group, he returned to Salem area, but continued his musical interest and with the new group called the Ultimates. The group's name was later changed to Prince Charles and the Crusaders, complete with appropriate costumes to match their new name and image.
Well, isn't that neat?
And that is absolutely correct if you could see the photos.
Yeah. With the costumes and everything. So this is Gary Nyland and a drummer forming a group. That's pretty cool, right? And the band members that made up Prince Charles and the Crusaders included Alan Crawford on bass guitar, Gary Sullivan on keyboards and vocals, our man Gary Nyland on drums and vocals, Leon Foxy Sanders on lead guitar and vocals.
The group performed in various locations around the country during 1965 through 67 that included destinations such as Hawaii and Las Vegas, as well as around the Northwest and closer to home at the Salem Armory Auditorium and small local clubs. On December 2nd, 1967, the band served as an opening act for Sonny and Cher's second concert appearance in Salem at the State Fairgrounds in 1967.
Wow, man, that must have been a super concert to go to, eh?
Oh, I bet it was. I'd have liked to seen that. I'm a big Sonny and Cher fan myself.
Indeed.
And I'd have loved that.
And you got from the Northwest, Paul Revere and the Raiders. Costumes, at least in their early incarnation. And you had Prince Charles and the Crusaders.
They had to fit
costumes.
right in.
Boom.
Right
so
in.
I wonder whether Prince Charles and the Crusaders took the idea, somebody or other, and the somebody or other.
Or vice
Paul
versa
Revere
a little
and
bit.
the Raiders,
or,
Prince
yeah.
Charles and the Crusaders. Yes, if they took the idea from Paul Revere and the Raiders, another Northwest group, or if Paul Revere and the Raiders took the idea from Prince Charles and the Crusaders. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, a lot of similarities there for sure.
Yeah, boom.
Looking at the pictures.
So Prince Charles and the Crusaders, well, they had their recordings too. They recorded 2 band originals. And group leader Gary Nyland's basement studio released a single on What We Love, Garland Records. On the A side is a tune written by Gary Sullivan and Alan Crawford entitled Mr. Love. The B-side, flip side, is a Gary Nyland original, Lights of Town. Interesting to note that 2 years later, in 1969, rock and roll pioneer Gene Vincent recorded a version of Mr. Love along with 3 other songs in the same basement studio during a visit at the Nyland residence in Salem. Because, of course, Gene Vincent and the Blue Notes, you know, and the Champs and all of them were rubbing elbows in the 50s, you know, rock and roll. So, you know, kind of hang out with them. Did Gene Vincent. He recorded a version of Mr. Love in their basement studio. Gene Vincent and Gary Nyland became close friends when Gary was touring with the Champs. in the early 60s, of course. So what we're going to hear...
Well, now I catch the connection of that picture
Absolutely.
Chuck sent of Gene Vincent in the basement a little earlier tonight. All right, I get it.
And, again, you get the blue gumball, you get the red gumball.
Right.
And these two were wonderful buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Nyland, a drummer, starting a group. That is unusual. And but a guy touring with, some of the greatest stuff. Gene Vincent. There are some people who are just absolutely enamored of Gene Vincent's early stuff.
Great stuff.
The two of them respecting each other. That's that's pretty cool. So,
well, go ahead and kick it off with some of this music. I suspect we're going to hear some great stuff. I'm excited, Mr. Steve.
I'm thinking I'm going to like it.
I am sure, too.
So we got the 45 from Garland Records. We've got Mr. Love, and we got the Lights of Town. And then we have My Babe, recorded live at the Merry Monarch in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1966. And also recorded at the Merry Monarch is the Rolling Stones song, Ruby Tuesday. So without further ado, here are Prince Charles and the Crusaders, 92.7, 92.1.
I'm sure righteous brother's soul. It's entitled My Babe. Thank you very much.
Right now, by request, here's Chuck, the one with the golden horn on the vocal, big mouth and all. Right now, Freedom Friday by the Rolling Stones.
You would never say.
You're gonna have to make that introduction shorter, Gary.
Yeah, came from. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yesterday don't matter if it's gone.
Flutes.
While the sun is bright, we're in the darkest night. No one knows. She comes and goes. Don't question why she needs to be so free. She'll tell you it's the only way to be. She just can't be chained to a life where nothing's gained and nothing's lost. at such a cost. There's no time to lose, I heard her say. Cash your dreams before they slip away. Dying all the time. Lose your dreams and you will lose your mind. Ain't life unkind? Somebody take my picture.
Okay, there you go. Our featured group tonight.
That's cool.
Prince Charles and the Crusaders from Salem, previously known as the Ultimates. And 4 great tunes from them. Mr. Love, a band original. Lights of Town, band original. My Baby, Bill Medley, Bob Hatfield recorded live at the Merry Monarch in Honolulu, Hawaii, June 1966.
Righteous Brothers song, and then a Rolling Stone song.
Ruby Tuesday. And recorded live also in Honolulu in June of 66.
So I'm a young guy, and I toured with the Champs, and I formed my own band in Oregon, and we never made it big nationwide, but we were pretty good at it. And in 1966, we got to go to Honolulu, Hawaii. Hang out on Waikiki Beach. Check out all the girls with the coconut oil. And then do this gig at the Merry Monarch. Woo!
Well, and then moving forward a year or so later, you get to open for Sonny and Cher in December of 67.
We had some pretty good rock and roll in Oregon in the mid-60s through mid-late 70s, and Chuck has chronicled a lot of them. And with his association with Garland Records and the Salem Armory and promoters in the mid-Willamette Valley, he has archived a lot of this stuff, and thank God he has. And that we can present some of it here on 92.7, 92.1. Tune in next Friday night. We're going to have something else. Give Chuck a day or so.
And he'll have this on YouTube.
And it'll be on YouTube. Just look up Sweet Home Radio.
Speaking of YouTube, he's got an hour-and-a-half special. He's going to send down the link for me to watch. He did quite a while back. I didn't take time to watch it, but I'm going to watch it over this weekend, and about some history of, I believe it's about Garland Records, the Salem stuff, and so on. He's going to send me that link, and I'm going to take a peek at that. So
way cool, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed Prince Charles and the Crusaders as much as we did, because we certainly did.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to let you wrap it up, Mr. Steve, and I've got the Rolling Stones and Ruby Tuesday coming up for you.